Hey everybody, welcome to Apex Syndicates. So today is another live stream. Yeah, I'm getting a little more comfortable with this. I wanted to do this live stream a little bit earlier today because I'm on a 36-hour fast. So I'm not ready to eat my shirt yet. So I figured, you know what, I'll do this live stream before I get distracted. So, but I hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Markets are still, you know, not fun, but I definitely see some light at the end of the tunnel. Excuse me. So today I just wanted to kind of go over some of my favorite plays, different coins that I like. Hey, let's go. Nice, big heart boy. All right. Hi, nice to talk to you. Thank you for joining. Give me some likes, some thumbs up. It helps get more people in here. I appreciate the support, everybody. So yeah, let me just kind of go over some of my coins that I'm really bullish on. Like I said, I know I've been talking a lot about Disco, but guys, seriously, Disco, I've got high conviction on this one. I mean, the markets, look at the markets. Okay. Just look at everything else. I was talking about this yesterday. Like literally, we were going through CoinGecko and everything, even Pepe, like OG Pepe, down like 30%, like, on a $2 billion coin. Like, and Disco yesterday was up 60%. Right now we're holding strong right around a 1.1 million. I mean, it ran up yesterday all the way up here to 1.6 million dollars yesterday in the complete shit markets that we were having. And I mean, it's right now trading sideways at right around 1.2 million. I mean, so this really for me is the new floor. And it's one of those things, seriously, this thing, once these markets turn, once the fear is out of the markets again, this thing's just going to just take its next leg up. And I think that next leg up is going to be $3 to $5 million. And Mike said, not financial advice, do your own research, do your own due diligence. I'm just telling you what I see, what I feel, what I think, and what I'm investing in, guys and gals, and anybody watching. Disco's got potential. Like I said, seriously, it's a strong play. When you look at the overall chart, I mean, we called this in our Patreon. So like I said, if you guys want to get in early on these things, we called Disco at, my first video was at 125K market cap. So it's absolutely been killing it. I mean, it's run up all the way over about a 15x from where we called it. So like I said, if you guys don't want to miss out on these, make sure you join our Patreon. We'll leave links on YouTube, and you can find them in our TG and everywhere else. So check that out. We'd love to have you over there as part of the family. Another one that I love, super high conviction coin that I talk about frequently, is Trash Coin. Guys, Trash Coin is crazy. Now, once again, we called Trash Coin at 125, 130K market cap. And within 3-4 days of that call, it ran up to 15, almost $16 million market cap. Patreons made about 120x on that one. That was a nice call. Of course, people took profits, and like you should. I mean, if you're up 120x, I would I come over and I'd slap you if you guys didn't take profits. So yeah, congratulations to everybody that got on Trash Coin. But what I like about Trash Coin, I just look at this chart. Okay, here's the thing. It's been trading sideways. You can see I dropped this red line right here, right around this $2.5 million market cap. It ran up to around 7 million. People took profits again, and it's holding this floor right around this $2-3 million market cap. Ran up to around 4 million. And right now it's holding strong, even with these crypto markets the way they are, at a $2.2 million market cap. So what does that mean? It's been consolidating for over a month. It's just consolidating, holding strong. And what's that mean? It's a strong community. I mean, go over to their X. They're posting just crazy regular 3-4 times a day. Strong community on TG. Great conversations. So why am I bullish on this? Is that this is the kind of coin, like, it's going to, in my personal opinion, Trash will surpass all-time highs. I think we'll see this run up to $20-30 million market cap, and it's going to happen fast. When it goes, it's just going to be one of those boom, firework type shows. So once again, I am super duper bullish on Trash Coin. So yeah, those are just my personal thoughts. Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Sajir, nice to thank you for joining. Appreciate the support and the comments. All these tokens are going to send. Great work as usual. Thanks, Big Heart Boy. Yes, they are going to send. I totally agree. And thank you for joining. If you guys have any questions, if you want me to look at any coins, just feel free to drop a name or something. I'm just going to be rambling on until somebody tells me to look at something. Shitcoin, another great play. Excuse me. My goodness. I like Shitcoin a lot. Once again, we called Shitcoin at around a 200K market cap in the VIP Telegram chat. So if you don't want to miss out, that we made some great gains on that as well, about 20x. So look, right now it's holding at around $1 million market cap. And the thing is, it hasn't really consolidated a lot. Okay. It's holding really well for these down markets. I mean, buys are coming in. Shitcoin, I think, could do really well. The thing with Shitcoin is I don't know exactly where the floor is. Is it going to drop down to 800K? Is that going to be the floor? Is it $1 million floor? Is it $1.5 million floor? Is it going to bounce back up here? Where's Shitcoin going to go, and where's the floor, and how long will it consolidate? Okay. Oh shoot, I wasn't sharing the screen. My goodness. See, I got to get used to these switching screens. Sorry about that. So once again, let me start all over again here. Shitcoin. Looking here at the chart. Shitcoin, like I said, we got in back here around a 200K market cap, and it ran all the way up here to like almost 4 million. We did about a 20x on that, made some good gains, and it's, dipped back down with the market's conditions the way they are. $1 million market cap is fantastic. I just don't know if it's going to go up or go down, and where's the floor, because we haven't had that long consolidation time that we've had on something like Trashcoin. Trashcoin's had that consolidation for, a month at holding that $2.5, $3 million range, and it's really holding strong. So that's why, like, it's just accumulation, consolidation. People are just, it's going to pop at some point in time. It's inevitable. Shitcoin, I also believe, will go parabolic. It will pump, and it will do well. The only problem is, how long will it consolidate, and where is the floor? Is it going to go down a little bit from here? Is it going to go up a little bit from here? How long will it consolidate, and then when will it take off? So that's my only, I wouldn't even say concern on Shitcoin. It's just that it's not had as long of a track record as Trashcoin. So that's just food for thought if you guys are looking to get into some stuff. What about Shitcoin now? Yeah, so I was just talking about Shitcoin. So let me know if you have any other questions. I like Shitcoin. I think Shitcoin's got a lot of potential. Like I said, it's just it's that simple narrative, right? Shitcoin, Trashcoin, Fartcoin, stupid coin. Like, there's just those simplistic type of coins, single page type websites, like nothing crazy. And it's easy for people to understand. You got to understand, we're dealing on a global market, right? You got people from India, you got people from Asia and China and the US, and you got people from all over the world. And if you have a complex narrative, right, that might not translate, that might not be easy to understand, there's a big chunk of a market that might not even be like, what is this? Like, what is this thing? So Shitcoin, Trashcoin, like anybody, a picture of a trash can, like, oh, I know it's trash. Okay, cool. Funny, haha. Shitcoin, haha. It's polished shit. Shitcoins. We all buy shitcoins. Funny, haha. Right? Stupid coin, fart coin, haha. Everybody farts. Funny. Like, it's simplistic, right? And so now, like, everybody globally can understand it. And that's one thing I got to say I kind of like about these simplistic type of memes. Simpler the better. It's not overly complicated, because like, at the end of the day, a meme coin doesn't have any utility, right? It's not curing cancer. A meme coin is out there just to be a meme coin. It's to build community. It's to build culture. It's to make funny posts. It's to, get people to believe in it and get people to hold it. That's it. Like I said, for me, meme coins are like our institutional backed financial money, our fiat currency. It's only as strong as our belief in said system. Let me put on my tinfoil hat here. I'm a big conspiracy theorist here. That's why I live in the jungle in the middle of nowhere, and I grow my own food and homeschool my kids. I'm one of those crazies, but don't judge me. Oh my goodness. Well, the excuse me. My goodness. Let me go over here and check out some more coins that I'm bullish on. Give me a second, everybody here. I gotta. Give me a second. All right. So Trouble coin is a base chained DEX for V4 DEX. I'm very, very bullish on this. I got in early on the private sale. Once again, if you were a Patreon, you were able to get in on the private round. We got in at around 1 cent a token. This ran all the way up to over $3 a token. Okay, we made some insane gains. People took profits, and of course, and right now, it's holding at around a $1.8 million market cap. There's 1 million tokens, so it's basically 18 cents a token. Trouble, though, has so much potential. The reason being, let me just share this screen. Let me get over here. They have perps, longs, and shorts on a decentralized exchange. 60x. You can come over here. Look at this. 60x leverage trading, decentralized exchange. And the pairs are insane. Like I said, you've got XRP and Solana and Tron and ADA. And I mean, you name it. I mean, basically anything that you can long or short on an exchange, you can long and short on Trouble. Decentralized and absolutely amazing. So definitely, this is something to keep on your radar. Trouble, in my opinion, this is one of the most undervalued DEXs. I just want to come over here. Let me go and check out CoinGecko. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Why are you doing this to me? There you are. Okay, let me share the screen. So look here. Trouble, $2 million market cap. Okay. It is so under freaking valued. The reason is that I wanted to come over here and search by categories. Where are they at? So Trouble is a $2 million market cap. Give me a second here. Why is this? Okay, here we go. Categories. Let me find DEXs. Decentralized finance. I know you're in here. Where are you, DEXs? I was looking through it yesterday. Did I miss it? Did I pass it? I must have passed it. Where in the hell are the DEXs? All right. Now I'm getting frustrated. Bear with me. Meme coins. Decentralized finance. No. Oh, is this it? Exchange-based tokens? Yeah. Okay. So DEXs, basically exchange-based tokens. They changed the name from DEXs to this. But look, I mean, Hyperliquid, $10 billion market cap. Okay. It's not a V4. They don't do all of the stuff that Trouble does. You can scroll down through here. Uniswap sucks. You know what? If it's absolutely, I hate Uniswap. I use it occasionally, but I absolutely hate it. It's just glitchy. It freezes up on me. I just do not like it. Pump Fund, $1.3 billion market cap. Okay. Geez, that took a hit. 42% down. Crazy. Jupiter, Yeah, you know, I mean, for Solana, but it's still glitchy. It freezes up on my cell phone all of the time. I've never had trouble freeze up on me. I'm just putting that out there, right? And they don't have leverage trading. They don't have any of the stuff that Trouble has. Pancake Swap, once again, Pancake's horrible. Pancake Swap. You know, the list goes on and on and on and on and on, right? So even the really crappy ones, you kind of come down here. Bitmart, I mean, okay, those are exchanges, but they're terrible. Sushi Swap, it's 100 million. Okay, that's a 50x up. I mean, there's absolutely no reason that we won't see Trouble get to a $100 million market cap because the technology is too good. It's way too amazing. Okay, so Trader Joe, I mean, horrible. I mean, guys, you start scrolling down through here, and you'll finally get to Trouble. Like, you know, it's nosebleed. Like, keep coming down here. Next page, and eventually, eventually, we'll get down here to Trouble. And the problem is that's why I say it is so freaking undervalued, because all of this stuff is just insane. Like, Trouble outperforms all of these other exchanges that we just went through. There is no reason that we won't see Trouble at 100, 150, $200 million market cap. I think we can see Trouble doing a 100x. Okay. That's my personal opinion. I really do believe that, like, full-heartedly. If you come over to their website, I'm sharing their website here. Let me just see if there's anybody asked any questions. Let me kind of come over here. Trash, 100 million market cap, easy. Mo Money, I agree. You know, I definitely think Trash is going to fly. Michael, Disco, I love it. Disco is going to moon, 100%. Thank you, everybody. Your thoughts on Yogo? Okay, I'm going to look up this you know guy here in just a second. Mo Money, give me a minute. I want to finish kind of just going through Trouble here. I was kind of doing that, but look, when you look at Trouble here, they are creating, there's a launchpad, automated market makers, farming, staking, and their staking is incredible. I mean, you get like 20% APY just for straight staking their tokens. You can straight stake USD. You can stake your stable coins here, straight staking, not farming, not any of this, you know, no impermanent, like, it's safe, straight sided staking. You can stake your USDT and get like 10-12%. It's insane. Just passive income. Cross-chain swaps work absolutely amazing and fast and cheap. You can change from any exchange, like, it's amazing. I use it every single day. No KYC. So this means you can do your perps, you can do your leverage trading, and they even have onboarding and offboarding ramps. No KYC. So, dude, people, Trouble is an undervalued freaking gem. Do your own research, but I'm telling you right now, Trouble's amazing. Like I said, and if you guys want to get in early on those types of projects, join the Patreon. We get in with private sales to a lot of these types of projects. We also got into a private sale to Atlantis. It's going to be a V4 DEX on the Monad network. So this is the kind of opportunities that you can get into over in the VIP Telegram chat with our Patreon. So check that stuff out. All right. So you wanted me to look up, what is this? Yung, YUNO. All right. Let me see here. Let me see. Just trying to find this thing. All right, let me see is this the one you're talking about? A 43K market cap, quite low. 27,000 locked liquidity, not bad. So 50% locked liquidity for the market cap size. That's actually not so bad. 8K in volume. So I mean, it's definitely low. Not a lot of, no website. Maybe they have a website off of their X. Let me check it out. So 180 followers. Is this the right one? Is this the one you were talking about? Let me just see. Mo Money. Is this the Yung Yono guy you were talking about, let me know. Checking it out. Day 2, 13. Hold on here. Mike Price. 2 days over 1,300 holders. NFT coming could wipe out shares. What are you talking about, Michael? Bio Appeal Classic, the 90s. What are we talking about here? 2 days over 1,300 holders. Are you talking about this? Is this Yongo guy? Is that what we're talking about? Or is this something else? I'm not sure. Clarify, please. I personally believe we will have an American Q2 next year. Yeah, I also agree that Q1 we'll see some big moves next year. I really do. It's it's one of those things. It's a weird bull run. Like I said, this is a really weird cycle. I think with all of the stuff that's happening in the U.S. and the regulations and the ETFs and BlackRock and the just becoming more mainstream. I think that it's just going to kind of spread everything out. I don't think we're going to see the bull runs like we used to see them. I think we're still going to see pumps. I think we're still going to have those amazing opportunities. It's just different. It's not those straight spikes. I mean, and there are always similarities, and there's always things that people can kind of say, oh, this was like in 2017, 2021. Yes, there are similarities, but it's different. What is this? Is this? Oh, Mike, you want me to check out something here on Pump Fun? Frubu. Let me check that out. So I didn't get the confirmation on this. It looks, I don't know, interesting. I'm not really sure the narrative. If that's the one, this Yongo guy, CTO, could be interesting. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of this kind of like art, it's just, it's okay. I guess it could do something, but I don't know. I would need more information on it. Oh shoot, what happened to my screen here? Hold on. I think I closed my tab. Give me a second. Now I gotta fix this. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. So what did we want to look up? Give me a second here. I'm trying to get bear with me, people. Bear with me. Let's see here. Give me a second. Jesus. Okay, here. Let me share here. Get off my big fat face over here. All right. You want me to look up Frubu. Furbu. Frubu. Okay. What was it? Frubru? Sorry. BU. Frubu. I see the Furbies. I looked at those yesterday. I don't see Frubu. Problem is, you put the contract address over there, but I can't copy it. I don't have any way of copying it off of the chat. It doesn't allow me to do that, Mike. Sorry about that. I'm not finding it over on Dex Screener. Sure. I don't know. I'm sorry about that. I don't see it off the top of my head or in my search. Let me I'll try to find something else here in a little bit. Still bullish on shitcoin. Disco will be millions. I know that. Oh yeah. Furbase. Yeah, we were looking at that yesterday. I mean, look, I think there's interesting. It's an interesting narrative. It's cute. I mean, wow, 627%. Wow, man, great call. You, I think you were talking. Where the hell's the chart? Let's see here. There we go. There we go. So let's see. So it says that it's up 632%. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, I think you had mentioned that yesterday, and I want to say it was like, I don't know, like under 100K market cap. So that's absolutely amazing. I mean, like I said, I was mentioning yesterday, I think it's cute. I didn't buy any. I think the narrative is for sure there. I like the artwork. I like the style. It's definitely got potential. The NFTs I think could do. Oh shoot, sorry, I didn't switch over. So I was looking at the website. So like I said, I think the narrative is there. It's very cute. I like the artwork. I think, I think it's a very cute thing. I think the art is awesome. I think the NFTs will do amazing. I just don't know anything about the community or the team. I didn't really have time to research it yesterday. I got busy doing stuff. Wish I would have bought. I normally throw $1,000 when I buy things, man. I'd have been up $6 grand. That would have been awesome. So good call. Definitely. So thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Furbies. I think it's got potential. It's Furbies. You had it. Okay. So Mike, there you go. Furbies. I think it's got potential. It's cool. It's cute, and there's a narrative for sure there. And I think people like cute and cuddly things. So who knows? Baby Momo, does it have potential? I made some videos on Baby Momo. Look, it all really. Let's go over and look at the chart. Let me see here, Ali. Give me a second. Where's the freaking chart? Hold on a second. There we go. Now we guys sharing here. Momo. So what's Mama Momo doing? I know Mama Momo took a big giant shit in the toilet. It's holding up. I mean, look, traded sideways about that 3 million, pumped up a little bit, had the big dip. Everything about Baby Momo is going to depend on what Mama Momo does. Like I said, I made some videos on Baby Momo. What's Baby Momo at? Let me take a look here. Dex Screener. Baby Momo. Here we go. Baby Momo's cute. So here we go. Baby Momo. Stupid numbers on chart. Stop it. Let's go to 3 months. Why? Here we go. Oh my God. Sorry. This thing's driving me insane. Hate these things. Okay. So look, it's actually got it's holding a floor. I mean, 87K. I mean, it's like flatlined. So, I mean, that's a decent floor. Look here, 34K lock liquidity, 87K market cap, trading sideways, 87K. And if we look at, where is it at? All right, here we go. If we look at Mama Momo, oh my goodness. There we go. And if we look over here at Mama Momo, it's been trading sideways for, similar time frame at around that $3.5 million market cap range. Look, if Mama Momo makes moves, which I think there's potential for it, like I said, the reason being there's no popular female dog coins out there. There's a lot of girls in crypto. There's a lot of people like just cute, cuddly things. And like I said, when you look at the, website, for Mama Momo and for Baby Momo, they're cute. And like I said, you look at Doge and you look at Shiba Inu and Kendo Inu and all of the other Indus and Oscar and everything else, they're, performing amazingly. What I liked about Mama Momo over here, you got LBank, Mexi, Bitmart, Kraken, Gate.io. It's on centralized exchanges, and it's a female dog coin. So I think when the markets really heat up, I could see Mama Momo going into, $100 million market cap. It's possible, right? And of course, whatever happens with Mama is going to kind of go along with the baby, right? So if Mama Momo would go up to $100 million, I mean, this would easily 100x, right? I mean, it would easily just go freaking parabolic. I think, like I said, it's one of those things. If this only has to get to what, $8.7 million market cap to 100x. It's in the realm of possibility, but it all hinges on what Mama Momo does, right? So if you don't think Big Momo is going to fly, then Baby Momo is not going to fly, right? They're linked in that narrative. If Mama Momo flies, Baby Momo will too. So you're taking a bet on that. And is it worth the risk? I mean, I would say it's one of those coins or one of those projects. If you got an extra couple $100 laying around and it does 100x, I mean, hey, that's really amazing money. 200 bucks on 100x is 20 grand. I'm not going to complain about that. And I think it has potential and the possibility. Maybe but you got to just sit on it. Are they posting? I want to see what their X is doing. Is Baby Momo, are they still posting? September 16th. What's the date? What? Okay, so it's been a while. Oh no, 5 hours ago. Yeah, they're posting. 20 hours ago. They're posting regularly. I mean, so they're active, they're working. This was yesterday. As long as the team is posting, as long as they're building and holding, it's got potential. That's the reality. So that's my take on Baby Momo. I think it's cute and I think it's got potential. It's called Why You Know Guy. Why You Know Guy? Was I looking at the wrong one? Okay, You Know Guy. Okay, give me a second. Let me see over here. Why you okay. That's just how it's pronounced. Why You Know Guy. Why You Know Guy. Okay. I mean, it's interesting. It probably has potential at a 40K market cap. I mean, with that amount of locked liquidity, you can't really go too wrong. It just depends if people start covering it, if influencers start talking about it. That's really the key to anything. Like I said, if it's not marketed, if influencers aren't talking about it, it's not going to really go anywhere. Yes, you can build community without influencers, but the reality is, it's like Coca-Cola. Nobody would buy Coca-Cola if they didn't advertise, right? And you wouldn't know it exists. If you didn't know it exists, if you don't know that it's out there, you don't buy it. So that's kind of, wait a minute. Yeah. That's kind of the, let me take that off there. Sorry about that. I got lost in my thoughts. It's like you can have a fantastic product, but if nobody knows it exists, I see this all the time with like utility projects. Like you get these really nerdy tech guys that build like the absolute best, utility thing out there, and it does all of this stuff. It's going to revolutionize crypto and it's going to change the world. And then they don't put any money aside for marketing, and nobody knows it exists. That's the reality. Nobody buys it because nobody knows what it is. They don't understand it because 99% of the people in crypto are just traders they're not looking at the tech. They're not looking at anything. They just want to know what it does. Does it have potential? So on and so on. And if you're not promoting it, if you're not like getting it in front of people and people aren't explaining how it works and what it's going to do, people aren't going to buy it, even if you have the best utility out there. And it's the same for meme coins. Like you want to build culture, you want to build a culture token, you want to build a community around it, but you first need to tell people about it, and then they can come over there and be a part of that community. But as if just like, a couple guys in a Telegram chat and they're like, hey, we love this is the best thing, it's going to go to the moon. It's not going to go anywhere unless it gets exposure. and you get exposure through influencers and people like that. And unfortunately, that usually requires a marketing budget. So it's difficult. I mean, occasionally you get lucky. Occasionally you're going to get people like myself and, or Crypto Gains or Crypto Goals or different people like that will pick up on like an absolute gem, and we'll just start talking about an amazing project, and it's not paid marketing or anything like that. So you have that possibility, but you got to get in front of those people, and then you have to get somebody to talk about it to get that exposure to really drive mass adoption. That's just the reality. So does it have potential? Why, guy, maybe, but it's got to get in front of the right people, and you got to get people that believe in it. So with that being said, possible potential. Preston, how you doing? Let me see. The team does weekly giveaways. Okay, I'll check that out. So they're doing some sort of giveaway. Greepy will be listed on another exchange tomorrow. ChatGPT said, just saying. Interesting. Yeah, Greepy. I mean, hey, Greepy is one of those coins that I think it's got great potential. The only thing I'm going to say, and I'm all for team having tokens. Don't get me wrong. I think that the team should have 30-40% of tokens bundled and sitting aside, because you need that for marketing. You need that for getting on board the right influencers, like I was just talking about. Hey, here's 1% of the supply, become a partner, that type of thing. And that's what projects do. So it's important for teams to have tokens, okay, so they can do that type of stuff and make partnerships. They need tokens for exchange listings. It's very important. So it's important. So like completely decentralized projects normally fail because they don't have enough supply to do what they need to do. Right. So there's like one or two whales that might have, 3, 4, 5% or something, but that's not enough to get on an exchange listing, because exchanges, they need a certain amount of supply of tokens plus money to be paid to get on those exchanges normally. Okay. Just saying. So with Greepy, let me go over here and just look at the chart. Where is Greepy? Boom, Greepy, and share screen. So look here, Greepy is doing well. It's holding up at a $4.4 million market cap. I like Greepy. I love Matt Fury plays. I love Matt Fury coins. This thing ran all the way up to what, 8 million, ran back up to 7 million, ran up to 7 million again, and now it's holding a nice floor and been, kind of consolidating, kind of trading sideways right around that $4 million market cap range. It really also did not dip much on the big dip the other day. That's great. Now look, the only thing I want to say here is look at the bubble maps. Now let me see here. This one doesn't look so bad, but when you do the analytic one here, look at that. Okay, now this is all bundled from team and from stuff like that. Now that's okay. I mean, listen, I want the team to have a big supply. I'm not knocking it. I'm not saying that it's bad, but when you look at the other token holders, there's not a ton. So you got a big bundle, and then you can kind of see the other holders, which are like 0.5%, so like this one's got 4 million tokens. That's 0.5%, 0.5%. So not a lot of holders, individual holding a decent supply, to be honest. Okay. So that's my only concern on Greepy. Now, I understand team needs a lot of tokens to get listed on exchanges, because they do. The exchanges take a shit ton of tokens. Okay. So there's that. I wanted to go over here and show you guys Disco. Let me share here. Now, this is what I liked about Disco. Like, you come over here and look at the bubble maps on Disco. So let me zoom out a little bit here. Do this little magic wand bullshit thing here. So there's some supply here, right here. You see this? This is not bad. Okay. This is probably team, and they're holding some supply, but it's not like, wow, you know what I mean? And then you've got some individual whales, right? They're holding 2% of supply, 1.5% of supply. These are all kind of individuals, right? 1% of supply, right? But it's actually much more well distributed than Greepy. Okay. More individuals. It is more decentralized. Okay. So I like that. And it's about finding that magic. I don't have the right, I'm not here to tell you guys what the exact percentage is that you should hold, or that a team should hold, or how much they should have. But I think a team or a dev or a CTO, if it's something like that, they should really have at least 30-40% of supply control kind of sitting aside that they can use for different things. I think that's important. I think much more than that, it gets a little bit more cabal, and it's a little less decentralized, and it's a little more so just my thoughts and my opinions. So I like Greepy. I don't own any, but I think it could do well. I like the narrative. I love Matt Fury, and I think it could run, especially if the team is holding, because if they're holding that much of supply, they're probably holding 70%, 60% of the supply, looking at those bubble maps. As long as they're not dumping out and they're just using those to get on exchanges, it will do well. It could fly, but I don't know the team. That's the only thing, right? So that's my thoughts, and that's my outlook on Greepy. So I don't know if that answers any questions. So let's see. I was rambling. Let's see here. Solanians. I looked at that one yesterday. That one, it looks interesting. Solanians, 44K market cap. Once again, yeah, it could do something. The Solanians there's a narrative, maybe, right? It's interesting. Could be a hidden gem, Mike Price. It's possible. I haven't bought any, but it's a cute name, Solanians. I could see it doing something. I mean, I don't know. Lexvin, shitcoin to the moon. I agree. Shitcoin to the moon. Absolutely. Apex, what you think about Greepix bubble maps? Yeah, I was just going over the bubble map, so I don't know if you saw that. I'm not I think it's maybe a little much. I'll leave it there, Aldo. I'll leave it there, Aldo. It might be a little much. Like I said, I'm all for teams having supply, and at the end of the day, if the team was smart, I mean, they could have bought with different wallets, and it didn't have to be bundled that bad, and it just looks a little better, I mean, just for the people's presentation of looking at it, it's like, oh my God, that looks terrible. So it's a little scary. It's a little scary. Solanians, Lucid Mind, Solanians. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll pull up the chart in a minute. Let me look at the Solanian CTL thing again. Holding shitcoin, and what are your thoughts on right now? Shitcoin, yeah, I love shitcoin. Look, I've been going over that. I think the charts, let me see. Let me go back over to shitcoin. Look, shitcoin, like I said, I like shitcoin and trashcoin a lot. They're in that simplistic narrative. I really think, shitcoin could go here. Is the floor a little bit lower? It's at $1 million market cap. Is this going to hold it? Is it going to consolidate and trade sideways at $1 million? Is it going to dip down to 800? Is it going to go up to 1.2? I don't know. It's unknown. Okay. And when I look at, like I've mentioned, Trashcoin has this beautiful consolidation. It's been consolidating for about, since August 25th, basically at a $2.5 million market cap. That's consolidating. We know what it's doing. We know this is the floor, and it's a matter of time before this pops and goes parabolic. Okay. That's just, in my opinion, not if, it's when. And I also believe shitcoin will go parabolic too. The only question is it going to dip down more, and can you DCA in at a lower level, or is it going to go up higher and you can DCA in at a higher level? Right now, I just don't know. That's my only thing on shitcoin. Will shitcoin perform well? I think it will. Will shitcoin, fly? I think it will. So that's my thoughts on shitcoin. I like shitcoin. I'm holding shitcoin. We called shitcoin at an early market cap. So join my VIP Telegram chat or my Patreon, because we called shitcoin at like a 200K market cap. Don't miss out. And like I said, anybody that just joined, we called Trashcoin at 120K market cap, and it ran to 15 million. We did 120x on Trashcoin. So join the Patreon. Don't miss out on those buy alerts. So Michael Fern, exactly. Okay, Solanians. I'm gonna go look at Solanians. Come on, give me a minute. You sound like my wife, nagging me to go take out the trash 300 times in a day. I'm gonna check out Solanians. Give me a minute, man. Oh, I'm just reading these other comments. I'm a slow reader. I'm dyslexic. Give me a break, people. What do you think about IMG influx, money glitch? Oh, the infinite money glitch. I haven't really looked at it, to be honest. I've heard a bit about the infinite money glitch. Let me go and check out the Solanians for you guys, because I'm telling you, sound like a broken record over here. What was it? Sorry, trying to find it here. Here we go. Here it is, Solanian. I found it. Hey. I'm a somebody. I found it. I know how to use the computer. Let's see. Let's see what it did. I'm trying to. Right, come here, chart. When did this thing launch? Let me do 3 months. Mamma mia. Let's see. Okay, so there you go. There's the full chart. That's the whole picture right there. Big ass pump, dump, and pump. And I think it's a CTO. Yep, CTO. I mean, look, 26K locked liquidity, 43K market cap. Not bad. Definitely not going to complain about that. Why choose Solanians? Lightning fast. Secure audit. Okay. Meme magic. Live chart. I mean, look, there's got some artwork down here. For me, meme coins need good visuals, good art. Join the Solanians. It's cool. It's got a narrative. I like the artwork. I like this stuff. I like the colors. It could do something. I don't own any. I don't know if I'll buy any. Oh, man. Jesus. Once again, I was talking to myself and I wasn't sharing the screen and you're on my face. Jesus, people. I'm really sorry about that. All this whole time, it was my big fat head. You were just staring at it. And I'm sitting there looking at the chart. I'm sitting there looking at the website. Don't I feel like a dumbass? I do apologize. Was I picking my nose or anything? All right, let's go back over here. Solanians. Jesus Christ. All right, let me share the screen. Let me just double check. You see, bear with me. I told you I'm learning this shit. Okay, so here's the chart for Solanians. Let me go over it again. Big pump, CTO. Like I said, 26K lock liquidity, 43K market cap. Look, that's not bad. Okay, I'm not going to complain about that. Liquidity, that's awesome. Okay, that's good. Okay. Website, I don't know, a little boring. Like I just said, transaction. Is this actually a utility? Why choose Solanians? We're not just another meme coin. We built the future of decentralized entertainment. Okay. Lightning fast, secure audit, community driven, magic memes. Okay. So what is it you do? What is lightning fast? Tokenomics. Roadmap. Okay. Growth. Centralized listings. But what is it you do? NFT collections, staking platform. Okay. Mobile app. What's your mobile app going to be? Not telling me much here, people. Like I said, artwork is cool. It could do something. I like the colors. To me, it feels more like a meme coin. Here's the thing. I want to just be honest with you guys. Meme coins are meme coins. Utility coins are utility coins. When you try to make a meme coin, have utilities, I'm not saying it can't work, but I'm saying it makes it confusing. Is it a utility? Is it a meme? What is it, right? I don't mind meme coins having maybe some games, having some, raffles or giveaways. I don't even mind meme coins with like a tax where they give away people for like, the best post or whatever, stuff like that. So this is kind of trying to say that it's, it's got some utilities. I don't really know what the utilities are. I'd have to dig in more to it. Maybe it does something, you know what I mean? Like I just don't know. Let me check out let's look at the X over here. The old CTO yeah, okay, just talking about your CTO. I don't know. Like I said, I like the art and as a meme coin, if it was just a meme coin, but trying to add in all these utilities and that it's this and it's that and it's going to have apps and revolutionizing crypto, like it kind of sounds like you're trying to oversell, like you're a little bit of an overachiever. I don't know, just my thoughts. And like I said, I might be, crap, did I just do it again? I think I did. I just cut off my screen. I closed that tab. Sorry about that, people. I apologize. Let me go over here. Share screen. There we go. I tell you, one of these days, people, I'm going to get a little bit more better at switching these tabs around. Let me go over here. Here we go. Okay, let me read a little bit more. There's some more people asking me questions. Let me see here. Solanians. Yeah, like I don't know. Solanians, interesting. Could do something. Maybe. Let's see. Infinite money glitch. Let me look at that one here in a second. I'm part of the CTO team. Just a scene of Solanians. I'm part of the CTO team. A lot of work going into Solanians. Send me some information. I mean, feel free to send me some links. I'd like to look at it more. I mean, it sounds interesting. I'd be interested to hear more about it. Like I said, I don't see a lot of information on like what it actually is, like what is the utility, on the website. That would be a recommendation, like maybe some clarification on the website, like what it is, and just be like, this is a meme. This is our meme cultures part, and then this is our utility part. Maybe try to separate those two facets a little bit, but still keeping it under the same token, but just some clarity. I don't know. Just something to think about. Like I said, not financial advice, but I'm just at first glance, like it looks cool, but I'm just curious, like what is the utility, right? We'll be revealing soon. Okay, so he's going to be revealing some of the tech soon. That's cool. I like it. It might be worth picking up a bag. If you guys are watching this, if you got a few bucks, I mean, hey, at a 47K market cap, throw a couple $100 at it. It might be worth it, Infinite money glitch. IMF. All right, let me look at this IMF that everybody's talking about. What is this? International memes? Is that the one you're talking about? IMF? That was somebody else talked about this on my first live stream. Is that the one you're talking about? Turner? About IMF, the international meme. Let me see here. $1 million market cap. I mean, this one was kind of international meme fund. It's kind of got that, institutional website style. It's kind of reminds me of SPX 6900. I don't know. It could do something. I like it. It's the cool thing about it, I guess, is that, let me see. I want to look at their X. Let me just go over here. Okay, look at their X. What I like about IMF is that, they could post any kind of meme, right? It's because it's about memes. It's not just about, their own meme. It's about Doge. It's about Pepe. It's about whatever. So like anything that's hot and trending, they could post on, right? So yeah, it could maybe do something, International Meme Fund. It's a fun narrative. It could definitely do something. I really don't know. I didn't buy any. I just
you can't buy them all. That's just the reality. As much as I want to buy them all, I just can't buy them all. I just don't have, I just can't. That's the one, brother. All right, Turner. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Thank you. Make sure everybody's please giving some thumbs up, likes. That really helps the views come in. It really, really helps. If you see this on X, share it, post it, do what you can. Help me get some exposure for us. We're getting better views little by little, so I appreciate the support. What is this, Turner? It pays out bundles and compared with the past P&L. I got 100 Solana given photo. P&L loss. Oh, interesting. So Edward was keeping an eye on it for sure. I'll definitely keep an eye on it. Turner, I'll definitely do that. So, but anyways, everybody, it's almost been an hour. I do need to get running. It's still early for me. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. I get up pretty early. Get up and do my ice bath every morning and enjoy the jungle and all that other stuff. But like I said, I'm a little hungry today. I'm doing a fast. I'm on I do once a week. I do a 36-hour fast. I've been doing that now for 8 weeks in a row. Feel great, actually. It's a little difficult the first week or so, but man, I can notice a difference. Like weight loss has been great, but actually just like longevity, I feel my skin feels better. More energy. So I highly recommend it. Check out intermittent fasting. I do 8-16 windows. I only eat about 8 hours a day. So a couple meals, like 2 meals a day. And then once a week, I do a 36-hour fast. So yeah, come in the afternoon, I'll get a little bit grumpy and I won't be wanting to do the live stream. So that's why I'm doing my live stream a little earlier today. So just sitting here drinking my water. But yeah, but everybody thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. And if I feel up to it, I might even do a live stream later this afternoon. You never know. But thank you guys and gals and everybody in between. I appreciate it. Likes, thumbs ups, please. It really helps. And we'll talk to you all soon. And thank you for being a part of the community. And if you guys really want to take advantage of this stuff, this bull run, go and join the Patreon. Seriously. It's a great community. We're growing. We're making great calls over there. Like I said, 20, 30 X's, 100 X's, quite regularly, a couple times a month at least. I don't do a lot of calls, but the ones we do, we try to make sure that they do well. Okay. So it's not like we're making 20 calls a day and it's all this. Other people are posting stuff in there. So just let you know about the VIP Telegram chat. There's a lot of calls going on in there, but the ones I do, I try to limit it to like maybe 3 or 4 good ones a month, like maybe 2 or 3 memes a month. And then, some good utility plays that are more long-term type of things that I really believe in. So we're trying to hone in on that and really dial that in. And like I said, we have a Degen channel over there, and then a lot of people post different things, and there's a lot of buzz and chat around that kind of stuff. So anyways, hopefully we'll see you over there, and you guys can be part of the internal family. This is the external family. If you want to be part of the internal family, join the Patreon. So, all right. Eternal. Okay, well, real quick. IMG. Okay, hold on. Let me look at that one really quick. Give me a second. I'll do it. I know you asked for that. IMG. Turn no money glitch. Let me see here. Hold on. Infinite money glitch. Give me a second. I was going to go, but you know what? Ruth, you begged me. I had to do that for you. Here we go. Let me look at it. I'm looking at it. Give me a second here. Be patient. Can everybody see my screen? Look at this. Okay, so $2 million market cap, infinite money glitch. I heard about this a while back. I remember hearing about this some time ago, and so it's been out a while. 6 months. Let's see here. Okay, so it came out almost 5 months ago. Wow. Okay, here we go. Here's the chart. No, even longer. Wow, when did this come out? 1 year ago. I'm just curious. I just wanted to see the whole chart. Wow. So this came out February 2025. Okay, so that's been out for a while. Cool, interesting. So now I lost the chart. Okay, anyways, I'll refresh this in a minute. Let's go over and look at the website. $2 million market cap. I mean, it's definitely not rugging. It's been out for a long time. Infinite money glitch. First chamber rewards holders for, I guess, so you get rewarded by holding the token. That's awesome. I like anything with passive income, like staking, anything that just I can kind of sit back and I'm getting airdrop stuff. I really do like. I'm playing around with some bots that have been working pretty well. I might talk about that in my next live stream. So join in. 5% distribution, 5% tax. So there's a tax on buys and sells. Buy and sell. No, transfer. All buy and sells and transfers. Okay, pool rewards. All right. Auto chain system, fair launch, community driven, ecosystem, Solana rewards, real-time audit software. Interesting. Infinite money glitch, traditional finance. Huh. Interesting. I mean, it's not a meme coin. It's cool. I mean, it's interesting. Integration, Binance, Forbes, Bitkit, Mexi, Coinbase. It's on Binance. It's listed on Binance. Wow. That's interesting. I'd have to dig into it more. Like I'll definitely want to follow them. It's an interesting project. Infinite money glitch. And it seems like it's been holding, you know, right around that $1 million, $2 million, $3 million market cap range, you know, when I was looking at the charts. It's an interesting looking project. I mean, like I said, I'd have to dig more into it to really find out, like dig into the utility. I like the imagery. I like the artwork. It's kind of got that Matrix feel. I really like that. Morpheus, I love it. I'm gonna definitely read in more to it. I promise. I'm gonna look into it a bit more. I mean, but at first glance, it's definitely interesting. That's all I'm going to say at this point in time. I think it looks interesting. So, Jordan, a lot of KOLs are in infinite money, IMF. Okay. Well, guys, gals, Jordan, thank you so much for joining. It's the next SPX. IMF is going to be the next SPX. IMF, huh? IMF. You think this is going to be the next SPX, huh? It's possible. Like I said, the website, I even said that the website has that kind of feel to SPX for sure. It's in the realm of possibilities. Here's the thing about memes. Here's the thing about crypto. You just never know which one's going to do that 100x, do that 1000x. And that's why I try never to sell out fully. I always try to keep a small moon bag because I've kicked myself way too many times. I've sold probably 20 projects that have done 1000x that I sold at a 20x. And so you do learn that you kind of kick yourself because you just don't know. You really don't know which ones are just going to really succeed. And a lot of times you think that they've died, you know, they dump down, and then all of a sudden, a month later, you're like, oh. So, you know, when I get into projects, I take profits. I get in, I buy my bag. Let's say I put in $1,000. Okay, I'm just going to be, you know, this is kind of how I play the game mentally. If I buy $1,000 and let's say that goes up to, you know, $6,000, $7,000. I'll take out $1,500. I'll take out $2,000. I've doubled my money. I took out my initial investment and I made $1,000. And then what I'll do is I'll go out and I'll put $2,000. I'll put $1,000 into this project and $1,000 into this project. And if either of those go up to $4,000 or $5,000, I do the same thing. I take out my initial plus a little profits and I go out and I just keep doing it. And I keep these free moon bags. Now, those moon bags, sometimes they go up and they skyrocket, and you can use it as a piggy bank, and you can DC out, and you can get into more stuff, and you can pull money out for real world things, which is amazing. And sometimes those moon bags go to poop and you get nothing out of them. But at the end of the day, you don't have that fear of like, oh my God, is this thing going to go and do 1,000x? Because you just don't know. That's reality. That is just the reality in crypto. Just right influencer picks it up, right narrative happens, and then all of a sudden these things just fly. I mean, so everybody, thank you so much for joining. 16 of you. I really appreciate you guys sticking around and watching and being a part of this. And like I said, please, please, thumbs up, like, and subscribe to the channel, and check out our Patreon. We'd love to have you over there. So everybody, Jordan and Steven and everybody that's here, thank you. We'll talk to you soon. And if I feel up to it, I might do another live stream later today. If not, probably tomorrow. So we'll talk to you all soon. Have a great Sunday, and don't work too hard. Get outside, enjoy life, do something crazy, go have an adventure. That's what life's about. So sit in front of the screen, make some money, do your thing, trade some crypto, go out and have some fun, experience the real world. So take care, everybody. Talk to you soon.